Hello, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well on this Sunday or whenever you're watching. We're going to continue with our Action PC Baseball Holiday Weekend Marathon, the Beantown Beatdown, the battle for Boston, and this is Game 5 of our one-and-done tournament, featuring all Red Sox teams throughout the eras. And in today's matchup, it's the 1986 Red Sox and Bill Buckner taking on the 2004 Red Sox, the Dirt Dogs and Curt Schilling. The team that should have ended the curse takes on the team that did end the curse. Again, it's a one-and-done series. The winner advances. So let's get to the lineups and play some Sunday morning baseball. Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving and holiday weekend. For the 1986 Red Sox, leading off playing third base, Wade Boggs. He's followed by Marty Barrett, who's playing second. Batting third in left field is Jim Rice. Batting fourth, Bill Buckner. He's at first base. Batting fifth in right field, Dwight Evans. Batting sixth, doing the catching, is Rich Gedman. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Don Baylor. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Tony Armas. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Ray Quinones, All players are eligible for each team. Any player who played for that team is eligible. So Armas is in center, and Quinones is at short in this game for the 86 Red Sox. For the 2004 Red Sox, who broke the curse, Johnny Damon leads off in center field, followed by the third baseman, Billy Miller. Batting third, Manny Ramirez. In left, batting fourth, the designated hitter, Big Papi, David Ortiz. Kevin Millar bats fifth at first base. Batting sixth, and doing the catching, is Jason Varitek. Batting seventh in right field is Trot Nixon. Batting eighth, playing second base, Mark Bellhorn. And batting ninth at shortstop, Orlando Cabrera. On the mound for the 1986 Sox, once again a familiar face in this tournament, Roger Clemens, as he is on many a Red Sox team. And he will face Curt Schilling on the mound for the 2004 team. Schilling went 21-6 with a 3.26 earned run average, striking out 203 and only walking 35. And here's Wade Boggs to start things out here at Fenway Park. Boggs in 86, 357. 8 homers and 71 runs batted in, 2 out of 10 bunter. Varitek's behind the plate, 6 out of 10 defense, a very poor throwing arm, 3 out of 10. Miller, average at third, 5 out of 10. Cabrera, 7 out of 10 at short, as well as Bellhorn, 7 out of 10 at second. And Kevin Millar, 5 out of 10 at first, so they're average at the corners, the 2004 Red Sox in the infield. Manny Ramirez is in left. He's an adventure out there. 3 out of 10 defense, 6 out of 10 arm. Johnny Damon can cover a lot of ground in center. 5 out of 10 arm, but 8 out of 10 defense. And Trot Nixon doesn't cover much ground in right. 4 out of 10 defense, 5 out of 10 arm. Boggs digs in the left-hander's batter's box. Schilling is ready to work, and here's the ball game and the first pitch. Boggs grounds it up the middle. Bellhorn behind the back, fires to Millar. Millar bobbles the ball! And Boggs is safe on the throwing error by Bellhorn. On the low throw, they give the error to the second baseman, Mark Bellhorn, as he ranged well behind the second base bag, pivoted, but threw low to Millar. So Boggs reaches on the E4. Here comes Marty Barrett, 10 out of 10 bunter, 8 out of 10 hit and run. Boggs 4 out of 10 at first when it comes to running ability. Millar holding him on. Barrett batted .286, 4 home runs and 60 RBIs for the 86 Red Sox. And here's the hit and run. There goes Boggs, and Barrett rips a shot to left. Boggs hits second base and heads to third. So Barrett handles the bat quite well. And now the 86 team, looking for redemption, have Boggs at third and Barrett at first. And here comes Jim Rice Rice 324, 20 homers and 110 runners knocked in. They're trying to get to Schilling early and often. Red Sox will give up the run to turn 2. Cabrera and Bellhorn pinch the middle. I am managing the 1986 Red Sox. The Action PC Sim engine is managing the 2004 Red Sox. Let's make sure our options are correct. And they are. Alright, Rice looking for something. You tee it high and let it fly. Veritek goes through the signs. Schilling nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Rice. And Rice pops it up left side. Miller back on the grass. Third baseman makes the catch. One away. Double play ball will get Schilling and the 2004 Sox out of the inning. Here comes Billy Buckner. Billy Buckner, 267 in 86, 18 homers and 102 runners knocked in. A big reason why the Red Sox made it to the World Series. Of course, the ball went through Buckner's legs. But there's a lot of other reasons why the Red Sox lost Game 6. Righty-lefty matchup. Veritek sets the target. Schilling rocks and fires. Buckner swings, sends that ball right center field. On the run is Johnny Damon. Boggs should tag up on this. 96% chance of scoring. They're sending him. Damon throws to Bellhorn, the cutoff man. 1-0. 86 Sox. So Buckner will get an RBI on the sac fly. 2 outs. Barrett at first. Kevin Millar still holding him on. And that will bring up Dwight Evans. Evans batted .259, 26 homers, 97 ribbies. Right-handed batter to face the right-handed chucking Curt Schilling. Evans awaits the toss home. Here's the pitch. Evans swings, sends his ball deep left center field. That's going up, and it's high off the Green Monster. Barrett scores all the way from first on the clutch 2-out double by Dwight Evans. Dewey just missed a 2-run blast, and it's 2-0 86 Sox. So Schilling met with a harsh reality as he's down with 2, and here comes Rich Gedman. Worcester, Massachusetts native, the Boston catcher from 1986. 258, 16 homers, 65 ribbies, left-handed batter. Evans takes a slight lead at second, 4 out of 10 base running ability. Here's the pitch to Rich Gedman. And Gedman sends that ball right center field. Nixon on the run. He makes the catch. Side retired. But the 86 Sox strike twice. We go to the bottom of the first. 2-0, 1986. Due up for the 2004 Dirt Dogs. Damon, Miller, and Ramirez to face the Rocket, Roger Clemens. Again, a familiar face in this tournament. He pitched on many a good Red Sox team. And in 1986, 24-4 with a 2.48 earned run average, striking out 238, only walking 67. Remember, this is the year he struck out 20 Seattle Mariners. He would do that twice in his career, striking out 20 in a game, both with the Red Sox, before he moved on. And he'll face Johnny Damon, he of all the hair and beard. Damon 304, 20 homers, 94 runners knocked in. With all that speed, he's a horrible bunter, 0 out of 10. So you have Rich Gedman behind the plate, 7 out of 10 defense, excellent arm, 10 out of 10. Boggs at third, 6 out of 10. Ray Quinones at short, 5 out of 10. He's average, as well as Barrett is average, 5 out of 10 at second. And Billy Buckner's very good at first, 7 out of 10. Rice is in left, 7 out of 10 defense, 5 out of 10 arm. Armas, 5 out of 10 defense, 7 out of 10 arm in center. And Dwight Evans, 9 out of 10 defense, 10 out of 10 arm. Outstanding. Here's the pitch to Johnny Damon. And Damon sends his ball deep to right field. Evans racing back, and he makes the catch. Right away, Evans showing his defensive prowess. 1 down. Now bring up Billy Miller. Miller batted .283 with 12 homers and 57 ribbies. Switch hitter batting lefty. Off the right-handed throwing Roger the Rocky Clemens. Gedman sets the target. Here's the pitch to Billy Miller. Line shot to Marty Baird. He makes the leap. And the catch. 2 down. So they've hit the ball hard off the Rocket, but with nothing to show for it. Here comes Man Ram, Manny Ramirez. 308, 43 homers, and 130 ribbies. 2-0 the 1986 squad. Ramirez can cut that lead in half if he jacks one out of the stadium. The Rocket deals to Manram. Ramirez grounds slowly to Quinones at short, who throws the Buckner. Side is retired. Top of the second, 2-0 the 1986 Boston Red Sox over the 2004 Sox that finally ended the curse. Due up for 86, Baylor, Armas, and Quinones to face Curt Schilling. He gave up 2 runs in the top of the first. Don Baylor, 238, 31 homers, 94 ribbies. Varitek goes through the signs, the windup and the pitch. Baylor rips a shot to left, and the hitting parade continues off Curt Schilling. He is fooling no one. So Don Baylor's at first, 5 out of 10 base runner. Millar holding him on. Here comes Tony Armas. Again, all players are eligible for each team. So we have Armas in center. Armas, before I believe he got hurt, 264, 11 homers, and 58 ribbies. A very slight lead for Baylor at first. Red Sox hope to turn 2 behind Cabrera and Bellhorn up the middle. Armas digs in. Schilling picks up the sign. He rocks and fires. Armas sends that ball left field. Ramirez on the run, makes the catch. And that's out number 1. Here comes the number 9 batter, Ray Quinones, the shortstop, 237, 2 homers, 15 ribbies, 4 out of 10 bunter, 6 out of 10 hit and run. Wade Boggs on deck. We're playing hit and run. There goes Baylor. Here's the pitch. Quinones grounds it right side. Bellhorn on the outfield grass, snares it. His only plays to first, 2 down. And Baylor's in scoring position for Boggs, who is 0 for 1. He grounded to Bellhorn and reached on the throwing error, would come around to score. Chance to knock in Baylor. Baylor will be off on contact with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Boggs. There goes Baylor. Boggs grounds it to Millar. At first, he steps on the bag, and the inning, the side is over. Bottom of the second, 2-0, 86 Red Sox over the 2004 squad. Due up for 2004, Ortiz, Millar, and Varitek to face the Rocket. David Ortiz, the designated hitter, 301. 41 homers, 139 runs knocked in. Looking to, once again, cut the lead in half. The Rocket is ready. He picks up the sign for Gedman. Here is the launch. Ortiz grounds it right side. Buckner backhands it, throws to Clemens, covering the bag, and that's 1 out. Bill Buckner, on those gimpy legs, makes the play. Kevin Millar steps to the plate. Cowboy up, 297. 18 homers and 74 ribbies. He's never saw a fastball he didn't like. What a quick bat on a fastball. I saw him jerk many a fastball foul as he was way out in front down the left field line. Gedman wiggles the fingers. Clemens nods his head. He deals to Kevin Millar. Millar rips a shot down the left field line. Hard and foul, way out in front. And that actually was a slider that was pretty flat. The count's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch. And he strikes out Kevin Millar. And that is the Rocket Man's first K. 2 outs, base is empty for Jason Varitek. Varitek, 296, 18 homers, 73 ribbies. Varitek, a switch hitter, batting lefty. Clemens is ready to work. He deals to Varitek. Varitek, line shot. Armas racing. Will he make a dive? 48% chance of making the catch. He's going to make the dive, and he does not get there. And Varitek, as the ball gets away from Armas and is retrieved by Evans, Varitek is at second. So Armas, we took a chance on the 48% success rate, and he did not make it. And here comes Trot Nixon, the number 7 batter, right fielder, 315, 6 homers, 23 ribbies, left-handed batter. digs in, ready to grip and rip. Nixon batted .336 off right-handed pitching. Gedman sets the target. Here's the pitch to Trot. Ground ball back to Clemens. He throws to Buckner. Side is retired. The 2-out double does no harm. Top of the third, the 1986 Boston Red Sox 2, the 2004 Red Sox nothing. Due up for the 86 squad, Barrett, Rice, and Buckner to face Curt Schilling. Schilling gave up 2 in the first. Barrett is 1 for 1. He singled. Marty awaits the Schilling offering, pitch homeward bound. Barrett grounds right side, Bellhorn outfield grass, throws to Millar, and that is an out. 1 down. Now bring up Jim Rice, the left fielder. Popped to third his first time up. Schilling shakes off Varitek. He kicks and fires. Rice sends that ball deep to right. Nixon racing back at the track. Reaches up, makes the catch. 2 down. Rice just missed that pitch. And here's Billy Buckner. Buckner had the sacrifice fly for the RBI in the first. Left-handed batter. Schilling's ready to work. The pitch. Buckner rips a shot center field. It drops in front of Damon. And Billy Buckner picks up his first hit. And I'll bring up Dwight Evans. Evans is 1 for 1. He just missed a 2-run homer. He doubled off the left center field wall. Barrett scored all the way from first to give the Red Sox of 86 a 2-0 lead. Buckner, a 5 out of 10 base runner, held on by Millar. 2 outs. He's off on contact. Here's the pitch to Dewey. Evans sends that ball deep once again, left center field, up, and away, and again high off the wall. Buckner hits third base. They're going to send him 95% chance to score. The throw from Ramirez goes into Miller at third to hold Evans at second, and Dwight Evans does it again. It is 3-0. Again, Evans just misses a 2-run homer. He has Schilling's number. So with 2 outs, Evans stands at second. Here comes Rich Gedman. Gedman's 0 for 1. Fly to right center. Schilling not very happy with himself. Back up on the bump, peers in, gets the sign from Varitek. The windup and the pitch to Gedman. And he strikes him out. Side is retired, but once again, Dwight Evans knocks in a run. Bottom of the third, 3-0, the 86 Red Sox over the 2004 Bostonians. Due up for the 2004 squad, Bellhorn, Cabrera, and the top of the order, Johnny Damon. Mark Bellhorn batted .264, 17 homers, and 82 ribbies. Switch hitter, batting lefty. He awaits the Clemens offering. Here's the pitch, homeward bound. And that's a shot to right, base hit. So a leadoff single for Bellhorn. His error cost the Red Sox dearly in the 2004 squad. And Orlando Cabrera comes up. He was acquired after Nomar Garcia-Parra was traded away in 2004. .294, 6 homers, 31 ribbies. 86 team looking to turn 2. Clemens takes a peek at Bellhorn. Buckner holding him on at first. Here's the pitch to Cabrera. And that's a pop-up. Gedman throws his mask up, waits for it to come down, makes the catch. 1 out. Now bring up Johnny Damon. The caveman is 0 for 1. Flew to deep right. Clemens again looks to first. Now he deals to Damon. Damon sends that ball deep center field. Armas on the run, on the run, on the run. He will not get there. It's high off the wall. Bellhorn will score. And Armas will throw to the cutoff man. And that holds Johnny Damon at second. It's now 3-1. So the 2004 squad's on the board. And here comes Billy Miller to, again, that .283 batting average. Did knock in 57 with 12 homers. He's 0 for 1 today. Line to second. Marty Barrett made a nice leaping catch. Damon, 7 out of 10 base runner at second. Quinones cheats towards the bag. Here's the pitch to Billy Miller. Lines are shot to Bill Buckner, so Billy Miller, and Buckner makes the catch. Billy Miller's hit the ball hard to the right side, but has nothing to show for it. 2 outs. Damon will be off on contact. Here comes Manny Ramirez. Man ram. Again, one swing in the back could tie it up. 3-1 86 squad. He's 0 for 1. He grounded to short. Clemens, deep breath, grim determination on the Rockets' face. The big windup and the pitch to Ramirez. Sends that ball to Rice and left. He's there, makes the catch, side retired. But the 2004 Red Sox get on the board with a double by Johnny Damon. Top of the fourth, 1986 Red Sox 3, 2004 Beantowners 1. Due up for the 86 squad, Baylor, Armas, and Quinones. Don Baylor is 1 for 1. He singled to left in his first plate appearance. Schilling, he's ready. He deals. Baylor swings, sends that ball deep left field. Ramirez racing back, and he makes the catch. And a big smile on his face as he throws it back in towards the infield. 1 down. Now bring up Tony Armas, the center fielder for the 86 team. He flied to left center. Schilling rubs up the baseball, back up on the bump. The windup and the pitch to Tony Armas. Armas sends that ball to right. Nixon moves a little bit, makes the catch, 2 down. And Ray Quinones steps to the plate. Shortstop's 0 for 1. He grounded to second on the hit and run, advancing Baylor. 4 out of 10 bunter, choking up on the bat just a bit. Schilling looking for the third and final out here in the top of the fourth. Veritek sets the target. Here's the pitch to Quinones. And that ball goes center field. That's carrying Damon on the run. He makes the catch. And the side is retired. Bottom of the fourth. Still 3-1. The 86 Sox over the 2004 Sox. Ortiz, Millar, and Veritek due up for the 2004 squad to face Roger Clemens. David Ortiz 0 for 1. He grounded to Billy Buckner at first. Here's the pitch to Big Papi. And he sends that ball right center field. Evans moving over, makes the catch. He had a leap as that ball started to lift just a bit. 1 down. Kevin Millar 0 for 1, struck out. Gedman goes through the signs. Clemens nods his head. He deals to Mr. Cowboy Up, Kevin Millar. And he strikes him out. Big swing and a miss. Slider got him. So 2 outs, base is empty for Jason Veritek. Veritek is 1 for 1. He doubled to right center. Was stranded, though. Batting lefty, the switch hitter. Gedman pounds the mitt, sets the target. Here's the pitch to his counterpart, Veritek. Veritek lines to Barrett, and the side is retired. Barrett flashing the leather at second base. We go to the top of the fifth. Still 3-1. 1986 Red Sox over the 2004 team. Due up for the 86 squad. Top of the order, Boggs, Barrett, and Rice to face Curt Schilling. Boggs is 0 for 2. He has reached on an error by the second baseman. He did score, and then grounded to first. Here's the pitch to Wade. Boggs swings, and he rips a shot to right field. He takes a wide turn, but thinks better of it, heads back to first. A leadoff single for Boggs. Millar will hold him on. Here's Marty Barrett, 1 for 2, and flashing tremendous leather at second base defensively. Cabrera and Bellhorn hoping to turn 2 up the middle. Barrett chokes up just a little bit on that bat in the right-hander's batter's box. Veritek wiggles the fingers, the windup and the pitch from Schilling. Barrett swings, and he loops one into right. Boggs hits second base and holds. So Marty Barrett getting the J.O.B. done. That's his second hit. And here comes Jim Rice. Rice is 0 for 2, hoping to blow this game open with a 3-run blast. 2 on, no outs. Here's the pitch to Jim Edmund Rice. Veritek has a word with Schilling first. Rice swings, sends that ball deep to left. Again, Ramirez racing back, makes the catch in front of the track. Boggs has a 59% chance of tagging and going to third. We will say no, as Ramirez throws it into Billy Miller. So 1 out, 2 on for Bill Buckner. He's 1 for 1. He had a sac fly in the first that produced an RBI for him, and then singled up the middle in the third. Boggs takes a lead at second. Barrett a lead at first. Schilling deals to Buckner. Buckner swings, grounds it to Bellhorn. Bellhorn to Cabrera. Oh! To Cabrera to Millar! What a turn, double play, inning over. We go to the bottom of the fifth, still 3-1, the 86 Red Sox over the 2004 Red Sox. Due up for the Dirt Dogs of 2004, the team that broke the curse. Nixon, Bellhorn, and Cabrera, the bottom third of the order. Trot Nixon is 0 for 1 off Clemens. He grounded back to Clemens. Nixon awaits the Rockets' offering. Here comes the launch pad. Nixon swings, sends that ball. Shallow center. Armas comes in and makes the diving catch. He shows the ball in the glove to the man in blue. He puts his arm up. You are out, Mr. Trot Nixon. What a play by Tony Armas. 1 down. Mark Bellhorn, the second baseman, 1 for 1. He singled. Clemens just nods his head to Armas in center, acknowledging the great play. He now deals to Bellhorn. Bellhorn sends that deep. Right center field. Evans is there. He makes the catch. 2 down. And the number 9 batter, the shortstop, Orlando Cabrera. Cabrera is 0 for 1. He popped to Rich Gedman. It was a sky-high pop-up. Gedman had a cup of coffee before the ball came down. He gets his second opportunity against the Rocket. The windup and the pitch to Cabrera. Cabrera rips a shot to left. He takes a wide turn but goes back to first as Rice retrieves it and throws it back in towards the infield. 2 outs. Cabrera's at first. Here's Johnny Damon. Damon is 1 for 2. He flied to deep right and then just missed a 2-run homer in the third when he doubled off the center field wall, scoring Bellhorn from first. If he jacks one out, we have a 3-3 ball game. Buckner holding Cabrera on. Here's the pitch to Johnny Damon. Damon, line shot, sinking. Evans cannot get there. He traps it. And Cabrera goes first to third. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Tying run and Johnny Damon, the speedster, at first. Go-ahead run at the plate. Third baseman Billy Miller. His name is spelled M-U-E-L-L-E-R, but it is pronounced Miller. It looks like Mueller, but it's Miller. He has lined to second and lined to first. He's hit the ball hard with nothing to show for it. Clemens and the 86 Sox hope that trend continues. Nothing to show for it. Gedman goes through the signs. The Rocket kicks and fires. Miller grounds to Quinones. He backhands it, throws to Barrett. He steps on the second base backside, retired on the force out. Clemens pitches out of the jam. We go to the top of the sixth. The 1986 Red Sox 3, the 2004 squad 1. Due up for the 86 Sox. Evans, Gedman, and Baylor. What a day Dwight Evans is having. He is 2 for 2. He has 2 doubles, just missed 2 2-run homers, and he's knocked in 2. Schilling hoping to retire Dewey for the first time. The windup and the pitch. Evans swings, and that's a base hit to center. Evans is 3 for 3. Millar holds Evans on, 4 out of 10 runner. Here comes Rich Gedman. Gedman, 1 out of 10 bunter, 6 out of 10 hit and run. Switch hitter. I'm sorry, left-handed batter. Left-handed batter. Veritek's a switch hitting catcher. Here's the hit and run. Here's the pitch from Schilling. There goes Evans. Gedman sends that ball center. Damon, moving to his right, makes the catch as Evans quickly retreats to first. Gedman couldn't get the ball on the ground, so 1 out. Evans still at first for Don Baylor, the designated hitter, 1 for 2. He has singled and fly deep down the left field line, and Ramirez made one heck of a catch. Looking to drive a ball out of the ballpark. Here's the pitch to Baylor. Baylor sends that ball to right. Nixon coming in, makes the catch, 2 down. Again, Evans retreats back to first. So 2 outs, Evans will be off on contact. Millar's still holding him on. And here comes Tony Armas, the center fielder, made an outstanding dive and catch. But he's 0 for 2 today. He has flown to left center and flied to right. Armas awaits the Schilling offering, pitch homeward bound. Armas swings, and that's a base hit left center field. Evans hits second base and will hold. Only a 43% chance of getting to third. So 2 on, 2 outs. First and second for Ray Quinones. The shortstop is 0 for 2 here in the top of the sixth. He is grounded to second on a hit and run. That advanced Baylor back in the second and has flown out to left center. He's the number 9 batter. see if we want to go pinch hitter and then put Spike Owens at short. 3-1, 2 outs. Go to our bench. All players are eligible. And Mike Greenwell, who had 35 at-bats, batted .313. He actually had 3 at-bats in the World Series. He made the World Series roster. Very young Mike Greenwell, the Gator. He was a baby Gator then. And you know what? We're going to go with Mike Greenwell. We'll come in to pinch hit. So here's Mike Greenwell, the Gator. And Quinones is out. Spike Owens will go in to play short. So here's Mike Greenwell. And he batted .314 in 35 at-bats. No homers, 4 ribbies. Again, he made the World Series roster. All players are eligible in this tournament for every team. So you have Evans at second, Armas at first, 3-1 the 86 team over the 2004 Red Sox. Big moment here for Schilling as he deals to the Gator. And Greenwell, shallow fly ball. Johnny Damon comes racing and he makes the dive. He rolls and he has it. Oh, Johnny Damon keeps it a 2-run deficit on the wonderful catch. So Mike Greenwell is retired thanks to Johnny Damon's marvelous effort. Quinones is out. And Spike Owen will come in and bat ninth and play short. So Spike Owens is at short now. We go to the bottom of the sixth, still 3-1, the 86 squad. Due up for the 2004 Red Sox, who reversed the curse. Ramirez, Ortiz, and Millar. Manny Ramirez, man Rams 0 for 2. He is grounded to short and flown out to left. Here's the pitch from Clemens to Ramirez. Ramirez sends that ball left field, left center. Rice over, makes the catch. 1 down. Now bring up Big Papi, 0 for 2. He is hitless. Grounded to first and flown to right center. 3-1, 1986 over 2004. Here's the windup and the pitch to Big Papi. And he swing and a miss on the 0-2 as he flailed away at the off-speed pitch outside corner. So 2 up, 2 down. And here comes Cowboy up, Kevin Millar. He's 0 for 2. He has struck out both times. Clemens has struck out 3, and Millar has been a victim twice. Will Millar get the hat trick that you don't want? Clemens picks up the sign from Gedman. Gedman sets the target. Here's the pitch to Millar. Millar sends that ball to right. Evans is there, and the side is retired. We go to the top of the 7th. The 1986 squad hoping to move on in the Beantown Beatdown. Who's the best in Boston? Over the 2004 Red Sox 3-1. Due up for the 86 squad. Top of the order, Boggs, Barrett, and Rice. To face Curt Schilling. Schilling's thrown 92 pitches, good for 110. Clemens has thrown 89, good for 130. Boggs 1 for 3. He reached on a throwing error by Bellhorn. Then he grounded to first and singled to right. Here's the pitch to Boggs from Schilling. Boggs held his swing. Ball 4, he walks. So Wade Boggs is at first. Millar playing behind him. And here's Marty Barrett. Red Sox second baseman for 86 is 2 for 3. He singled in the first, grounded to second, and singled in the 5th. The hit and run is on. There goes Boggs. Barrett swings, grounds it to the right side. Millar is only play to first. He races over, steps on the bag, and Boggs is in scoring position with 1 out. And here's Rice. This 86 left fielder is 0 for 3. He's popped to third, flown deep down the right field line, and then flown deep to left. Rice hoping to come through here. Schilling. Grim determination. Here's the pitch to Jim Edmund Rice. And he swings and misses. And that's it. That is it for Curt Schilling. And coming in the game is Mike Myers. No, not that Mike Myers. This Mike Myers, the pitcher. Mike Myers, 1 win, no losses. Lefty-lefty matchup. And lefty's only batted 189 off Mike Myers. That's why he's in to face Billy Buckner. He has the 4.20 earned run average. I'm probably thinking this is the only batter Mike Myers will face. Buckner's 1 for 2, and that was off Schilling. He had a sac fly in the first. That got the scoring started. Got an RBI for the 86 Red Sox. Then he lined a single up the middle, and he grounded to second into a double play. Here's the pitch from Meyer, lefty-lefty to Buckner. Buckner swings, grounds it, right side, left side. Miller's up with it, throws to first, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Still 3-1, the 1986 Red Sox over the 2004 Red Sox. Due up for the 2004 squad, Varitek, Nixon, and Bellhorn. Jason Varitek 1 for 2 off Clemens. He has doubled and lined to second. The windup and the pitch from Clemens. And he strikes out Varitek on the 95-mile-per-hour fastball. Varitek couldn't catch up to the high cheese. 1 out, and here's Trot Nixon 0 for 2. Nixon grounded back to Clemens and then flew out to right center. Clemens works quickly to Trot Nixon. Nixon swings, deep fly ball, center field, Armas going back at the wall, makes the catch. 2 down. Mark Bellhorn strides the plate. He is 1 for 2 with an error. He singled in the 3rd, then he flew to deep right center in the 5th. Clemens up to 100 pitches, good for 130, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th, 3-1, 1986 over 2004. Bellhorn hoping to keep the line moving. He awaits the Rockets' offering. Pitch homeward bound. Bellhorn swinging a miss. Gedman holds on to it, and the side is retired. We go to the top of the 8th. And the 86 squad 6 outs away from advancing. And Meyer is still on the mound. That's shocking to me. Again, I don't control the 2004 team. He will face from the 86 squad Evans, Gedman, and Baylor. Evans is 3 for 3 so far, player of the game. He has 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, and a single. Myers deals to Dewey. Dewey rips a shot. Cabrera deep short, throws to Millar, and they finally retire Evans. Had that been Nomar Garcia-Parra at short, probably would have made that play. Hello, Phantomatic. Hope all is well. Great friend of the channel. Check him out, Phantomatic. And I'll bring up Gedman with 1 out. 86 Red Sox catchers 0 for 3. He's flown to right center, struck out, and flown to right center. He awaits the Myers offering, lefty-lefty matchup. Pitch homeward bound. Gedman grounds to the right side. Bellhorn's up with it, throws to Millar, and that is 2 down. And here's Don Baylor, and that's it for Myers. So they kept Meyer in the game to face to Evans and Gedman. He faced 3 batters, got them all out, and they go to Mike Timlin now. Timlin, a big part of that 2004 success in the World Series. Timlin, 5 and 4 with a save, 4.13 earned run average, striking out 56, only walking 19. Timlin throws hard and he throws strikes. An avid outdoorsman will now face Don Baylor, who is 1 for 3. The DH has singled, flown deep down the left field line, and then flew to shallow right. The windup and the pitch from Timlin. Baylor swings, shallow fly ball, left center. Ramirez coming in, he makes the basket catch. The side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th. And there's only 6 more outs of life for the 2014. They're down by 2. Clemens still on the bump for the 86 squad. He has thrown 105 pitches, good for 130. He will face Cabrera in the top of the order for the 2004 boys from Boston, Damon and Miller. Cabrera is 1 for 2 off the Rocket. He's popped to the catcher and single. He digs in. He has some pop for a little man. The windup and the pitch from Clemens. And Cabrera sends that ball deep down the right field line, and Evans makes another great catch. 1 away. And that brings up Johnny Damon. The caveman is 2 for 3. He has flown to deep right. He doubled in the 3rd. Just missed a 2-run homer. That knocked in Bellhorn. That's the only run for the 2004 squad. Then singled in the 5th. Clemens picks up the sign from Gedman. He rocks and fires to Johnny Damon. Damon fouls it back. 2-2 count now on Damon. Clemens takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. The big windup, the pitch to Damon. And he strikes him out! Damon lunged at the fastball in the 2-2 count. There's 2 outs, and that's Clemens, 6K. So 2 outs, base is empty for Billy Miller. The third baseman is 0 for 3. He's lined to second, lined to first, and grounded to short, forcing Johnny Damon out in the 5th. That ended the inning. On deck is Manny Ramirez. They'd like to get Miller at first. Ramirez at the plate. He would represent the tying run. Clemens wants none of it. He kicks and deals to Billy Miller. Miller swings. Fly ball. Shallow center. Armas, another diving catch by Tony Armas. That is his second outstanding effort. And the side is retired. We go to the top of the 9th. Tony Armas all smiles, and he will lead off the inning. And now the Red Sox go to Alan Embry. Embry in 2004, 2 wins, 2 losses, no save, 4.13. He's a left-handed thrower, striking out 37, walking 11. He will face Armas. Spike Owens, who came in for defensive purpose after Greenwell pinch hit for Quinones, and then top of the order, Wade Boggs. So here's Tony Armas, 1 for 3. He has flown to left, flown to right, and singled. Embry deals to Armas. Armas swings. Fly ball, center field. Damon moving to his right, makes the catch, 1 down. Here comes Spike Owen, came in as a defensive replacement. Owen batted 183, 1 homer, 10 ribbies. 6 out of 10 bunter. He's going to attempt a drag bunt. Here's the pitch. There's the bunt. Embry fields it, fires the bell horn, covering the first base bag, and that is out number 2. Nice play by Alan Embry. Stayed cool as a cucumber. Picked up the ball, fired the bell horn, covering first on the wheel play. So 2 outs, base is empty for Wade Boggs. Boggs is 1 for 3. He reached on that throwing error by Bellhorn, and that allowed 2 runs to end up scoring in that inning. He did score on the Evans double. Since that, he's grounded to first, singled, and walked. On deck, Marty Barrett. Lefty-lefty matchup. Boggs hit .352 off left-handed pitching in '86. Embry gave up a .240 batting average. I think this is an advantage for Wade Boggs. The windup and the pitch from Alan Embry. Boggs swings, goes the other way, and he singles. So Boggs keeps the inning alive. Lefty-lefty matchup. Boggs says pish-pish on it as he singles the other way. Here's Marty Barrett, 2 for 4, and stellar defense at second for the 1986 Red Sox second baseman. He has singled, he has grounded out, then he has singled, and then he has grounded out. Again, those were hit and runs on the ground outs. He handles the bat quite well, but with 2 outs, there'll be no hit and run. Embry peeks to first. Millar holding Boggs on. Hello, Jake Cruz. Happy Sunday. Hope all is well. Here's the pitch to Marty Barrett. Barrett swings, grounds, right side. Bellhorn on the outfield grass, throws to Millar. Side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The team that should have reversed the curse but failed, the '86 Red Sox, lead the 2004 Red Sox, who did reverse the curse, 3-1. The '86 squad 3 outs away from advancing to round 2. Clemens 119 pitches, good for 130. He will face, for the 2004 Bo Sox, Ramirez, Ortiz, and Millar. Really don't have a stellar bullpen. So it's Clemens. I just took a quick look. Ramirez batted .309 off righties. Clemens is a righty. And Clemens only gave up a .176 batting average. He's 0 for 3, man ram. He's grounded to short, flown to left, and flown out to left center. Clemens, 3 outs away, from propelling the '86 squad to the second round in our Beantown Beatdown one-and-done tournament. All Boston Red Sox. Gedman sets the target. Here's the pitch to Manny Ramirez. And a swing and a miss! Strikeout number first, 7 for the Rocket as he pumps his fist. 2 outs away, and here is David Ortiz, Big Papi, 0 for 3. He has grounded to first, flown to right center, and struck out. Clemens looking for his 8th strikeout. Nothing but intensity on the mound for the Rocket. Here's the pitch to Ortiz. And he walks Ortiz. High fastball. And now Clemens at 131 pitchers will face Kevin Millar. Millar could jack one out. He had 18 homers, loves to sit dead red. Again, Millar is 0 for 3, representing the tying run. At the plate, he has struck out twice and flown to shallow right. Let's check all of our pitchers. We just had relievers there. Not a lot of good pitchers here when it comes to righties. Rob Woodward. Oh my lord, I remember that guy. Righties only hit 138. He had 6 starts in 86. Also pitched a little bit out of the pen. But do we want to put the faith in Rob Woodward? No. Alright, Clemens will stay on the bump. He'll face Kevin Millar. Ortiz at first. His run means nothing, 1 out. Buckner will play behind him. Give him a little more range. Ortiz, 3 out of 10 base runner. Clemens is ready. Here's the pitch to Kevin Millar. Willie Cowboy up. Fly ball to Evans. Evans coming in a bit. He makes a catch. 2 down. 2 down. The 86 squad 1 out away. Clemens now 136 pitches. 6 over his limit. Veritek 1 for 3. You say bring in a lefty. If we do, he just turns it around and bats right-handed. And off lefties, he hits 350, while off righties, 273. He is 1 for 3 off Clemens, and he had 18 homers in 2004. He has doubled. Then he lined to second and struck out. Clemens has struck out 7. Ortiz at first. Again, Buckner will play behind him to give him a little more range. This is it. The 2004 squad, the team that reversed the curse, is 1 out away from being eliminated. To the 1986 Red Sox, the team that should have reversed the curse. But we all know what happened in Game 6. Clemens is ready to work. Here's the pitch to Veritek. And he strikes him out! Ball game over! He gets him on the swerve, a big swing and a miss. The 1986 Red Sox celebrate like it's 1999. They beat the team that reversed the curse 3-1. So the 86 Red Sox 3, the 2004 Bostonians 1. Unbelievable. Roger Clemens, we've seen him pitch a lot in this tournament for many different teams. And again, when teams face each other with similar players, we're going to come up with something so we're not going to have doppelgangers. And I'll figure something out. We'll make players who are playing on the both teams, one of them ineligible. I don't know if we're going to go with the better team gets the better players, or the player who the better year he has, he plays for that team. But we'll figure out something, because we might have doppelgangers here. All right. There'll be a black screen for a moment as we bring up, actually no black screen, we go right to the box score. So the 86 Boston Red Sox advance with a 3-1 victory over the 2014. And let's go to the pitching first. Roger Clemens, to me, is player of the game, along with Dwight Evans. We have co-players of the game. We'll see what the computer has. Clemens, 9 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Walked 1, struck out 8, including Veritek to end the game. Kurt Schilling went 6 2/3. He took the loss. 9 hits, 3 runs. Only one of them was earned. That Bellhorn error in the first was a killer. walked 1, struck out 2. Mike Myers went an inning, gave up nothing. Timlin pitched a third, gave up nothing. And Alan Embry pitched 1 inning, gave up a hit, and no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. So the 2004 squad got excellent pitching, but the 2 unearned runs were their downfall. The 1986 Red Sox advance and move on in the Beantown Beatdown. Let's go to the batting statistics, the box score. Wade Boggs, 2 for 4, a run scored and a walk for the 86 Red Sox. Marty Barrett, 2 for 5 with a run scored. And Jim Rice struggled, 0 for 4 with a K. Billy Buckner, 1 for 3 with a run scored and a ribby on a sac fly. Dwight Evans, 3 for 4 with 2 ribbies. He had 2 doubles, and he knocked in a pair. He could have easily had 4 RBIs. He just missed 2 two-run homers when he nailed the ball to left center. Gedman was 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Baylor, 1 for 4. Armas, 1 for 4 with 2 outstanding diving catches in center. Ray Quinones, the shortstop, 0 for 4, was pinch hit for Greenwell, who's 0 for 1. Spike Owens took over at short, and he was 0 for 1. The 1986 squad in a victory, 36 at-bats, 3 runs, only 1 of them was earned, 10 hits, 3 ribbies, 1 walk, 2 Ks, 2 doubles. The winner, Roger Clemens. For the 2004 Red Sox, they had 5 hits. Damon had 2 of them, 2 for 4 with the only RBI. He missed a 2-run homer. He doubled and struck out once. Billy Miller, 0 for 4. Manny Ramirez, 0 for 4 with a K. David Ortiz, 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Kevin Millar, Mr. Cowboy Up, 0 for 4. He swung and missed twice. He had 2 Ks. Veritek, 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Trot Nixon, 0 for 3. Mark Bellhorn, that crucial error in the first, was 1 for 3 with a run scored, but he struck out. And Orlando Cabrera, the man who replaced Nomar Garcia-Parra at short, was 1 for 3. In defeat, the 2004 Red Sox, 32 at-bats, only 1 run, 5 hits, 1 RBI, 1 walk, and they struck out 8 times while having 2 doubles. The loser, Kurt Schilling. Let's see what the player of the game is. I have co-players of the game, Roger Clemens and Dwight Evans. Let's see what the computer picked. Roger Clemens. The 1986 Red Sox left 8 runners on base. The 2004 Red Sox left 5. Let's go to the scoring recap. The 86 team, in the top of the first, scored 2 runs on 2 hits in that crucial error by Bellhorn. Billy Buckner hit a sac fly that scored the runner from third, 1-0. Then Evans doubled. He just missed a 2-run homer. And Barrett scored all the way from first, 2-0. They were back at it in the top of the third, the 86 team. They scored 1 run on 2 hits. Evans again doubles. Buckner scores all the way from first on those gimpy legs, 3-0. Again, Evans just missed a 2-run homer to left center. But in the bottom of the third, the 2004 Red Sox would come back on they get 1 run on 2 hits. Johnny Damon doubled, scoring Bellhorn 3-1, and that's how the ball game ended. Evans was 3 for 4, 2 doubles and 2 ribbies. Clemens got the win. Schilling got the loss. The 1986 squad, the team that should have reversed the curse, will move on as they defeat the 2004 Red Sox, who did reverse the curse. And we'll be back a little later to play another game in our Beantown Beatdown to see who's the best team in Boston is. I'd like to thank Alan Shaw, who just jumped in the chat, Jake Cruz, and Fan-O-Matic. Hope all is well. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye. God bless. And you know what's coming, folks. Peace!